Hello family, welcome and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing great. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to make vegetable and beef samosas, step-by-step tutorial for beginners, and how to prepare samosa sheets at home. Let's get straight to the video. We are going to start the video by making some samosa sheets. In my silver bowl, I have 1¼ cup of all-purpose wheat flour. I also set aside some flour for dusting and some flour to make our batter. I'm going to add a 1/4 tablespoon of salt to my flour right there and 2 tablespoons of cooking oil, and then I'm going to mix that well as shown in the video. So moving on, here I'm going to add my water at room temperature bit by bit until I make a soft dough. So today we are not going to be using warm water, we are just going to be using water at room temperature. This will make our sheets crispy after frying. After frying our samosas. So just use water at room temperature. So all I'm doing right now, I'm just adding my water bit by bit, and then I'm kneading my dough to make a soft dough. And like you can see right here, our dough is ready. I'm just going to rub a little bit of oil and then I'll knead it for a few minutes again. If you're new here, welcome and welcome back to Beyond Aroma of Kenya, where I make simple and easy recipes perfect for ordinary families. Kindly consider subscribing to support me for the growth of my channel. So moving on, after my dough is ready, I'm just going to cut my dough into 12 pieces. I'm now going to turn the pieces that we cut to tiny balls as shown in the video. I'm just going to be making those tiny balls and rolling them around my hand, and then I'm going to set them aside on a tray. I did the rest of the balls off camera, and like you can see right now, our balls are now ready. Moving on, I'm now just going to start preparing my samosa sheets. I'm now just going to be dusting my board right there, and I'm also going to be dusting my balls. And then moving on, all I'm going to do is to spread my balls and flatten them with my rolling pin right there as shown in the video. So since our balls are a little bit smaller today, you are not going to spread them so large. You're just going to spread them that size as shown in the video, but it depends with the size of the pan that you're going to use to make these samosa sheets, but particularly that's the right size that you should cut your balls. And then after spreading them and flattening them as shown in the video, I'm just going to set them aside. So moving on, our row sheets are now ready, all of them. I did the rest of them off camera. So we are going to flatten them for the second time, and this time all we are going to do is to double them. By this I mean you're going to add together 2 row sheets. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to spread a little bit of oil at the top of my first row samosa sheet, and then I'm going to lightly dust it as shown in the video, and then all I'm going to do is to add another row samosa sheet on top of it as shown in the video, and then I'm going to dust it as shown in the video, and then all I'm going to do is to spread it twice as much as large. I hope you understand that. All I'm going to do after that is to spread the sheet twice as large. Yeah, I think that's the right word for it. So I just realized that the whiteboard that I was using was small, so I had to transfer my row sheet to a larger working surface, and like you can see right there, I'm using two of my boards to spread my row sheets, and our row sheet is now ready, and that is the size. So I'm just going to prepare a few more so you can see me work on them. It's super easy, and actually, if you have samosa sheets at home, you don't have to do this part of the video, but they are very easy to prepare, you guys. So I'll leave it to watch me for just a little bit and I'll be right back. So you guys, I'm now just going to do the last part of making our samosa sheets. I'm just going to preheat my pan to medium hot, and then all I'm going to do is to add my row sheet, and then I'm just going to nicely spread it around as shown in the video, and then all I'm going to do is to cook this on low heat until the upper part of it begins to dry. Yeah, something like that. And then as you can see right now, I'm just going to flip the other side and cook it again for a few minutes. So adding the samosa sheets to a pan is just going to make them easy to peel and separate them, so you have to do that. So as you can see right now, I'm just adding another row sheet as shown in the video, and then all I'm going to do is to just wait for the first side to cook for a few minutes, for like 2 minutes, until the upper part of my dough is dry. And then as you can see, I just flip the other side of it, and as you can see right there, the sheets are starting to separate because of the heat, and that is done. I did the rest of the sheets off camera, and like you can see right now, our sheets are ready. I'm just going to set them aside to cool before I separate them. So moving on, we are now going to prepare some of our filling when our sheets are cooling. So today I'm going to use vegetable and ground beef mixture filling, and I'm also going to use green grams filling. So right here I have some ground beef, I have some cabbage, I have one medium sized chopped carrot, one medium sized chopped red onion. I also have some chopped coriander, and I'm also going to use green pepper. Yeah, chopped green pepper. I'm just going to add a little bit of my oil to my pot right there, and then to it I'm going to add my chopped onion. I'm also going to add a half a tablespoon of crushed ginger and garlic paste, and then I'm just going to let my onion slash ginger garlic mixture to fry until my onions are a little golden brown. And then I'm just going to go ahead and add my chopped carrots. I'll then mix that well, and then I'll let my carrots fry for a few minutes. I'm now just going to add my ground beef right there. And for some reason, I had to wash my ground beef. I don't like it when you just buy it and use it like that. So that's why the color is a little pale. And then all I'm going to do is to just mix that well and let my ground beef slash mincemeat cook for a few minutes until all the water in it is drained. And then moving on, I'm now going to add my one small chopped green pepper, and then I'm also going to add my cabbage right there. And then I'm going to go in with my chopped coriander, and then I'll give that a good mix as shown in the video. After adding all my vegetables and mixing well, I'll then add a little bit of water to it, and then I'll just let it cook or simmer for a few minutes until the water that I added is drained. So you have to make sure that the water you add is drained, or it will mess your samosa sheets. I'm also going to add a little bit of my salt, and then I'll mix that well. You can add some seasoning, but for me I just wanted to keep it simple as that to make it taste natural. I'll then let that cook for a few minutes, and as you can see right now, our vegetable ground beef filling is ready. So to my leftover green grams filling, I'm going to chop some green onion to it. I'm also going to add some chopped coriander to it. I also added some ginger garlic paste to it, a little bit of ginger garlic paste to it, and I also added some salt to taste, and then I mixed that well, and that is ready. So you can just use any of the fillings that you have at home, any of your favorite fillings that you have at home. So I'm just going to set my fillings aside, and then all I'm going to do right now is to just separate my samosa sheets. And like you can see right there, our samosa sheet is ready, and that is how it looks. All you're going to do is to just pull one side of it slowly. This part of the video is speeded up. You have to do it slowly so you don't rip off your sheets, and that is how our sheets turned out. So for the part that is cooked, a little more cooked, that looks like a chapati, you are going to place it facing the inside. Yeah, that's the right word for it. So moving on, after separating all my sheets, all I'm going to do is to cut them in half, all of them in half. Also going to cut the edges around, the crusty edges around and around, and leave just the soft part. Unless you decide to make spring rolls. So for spring rolls, you're not going to cut your sheets, you're just going to use them all like that. So this is what you're going to be working with. So I'm going to fold my samosa sheet in half as shown in the video, and then all I'm going to do is to spread some butter. You have to use liquid dough butter. It's just a mixture of flour and some water and salt, a pinch of salt, and then you mix it until it's lumpless. Yeah, and it has to be a little thick. So as you can see right there, I'm just going to add my filling to my samosa sheet as shown in the video, and then all I'm going to do is to secure the sides with my butter as shown in the video together with my hand. And that is done. Our first raw samosa is nicely done and looking beautiful. So you guys, I'll leave you to watch me for a little bit so you can pick the points you need on how to fold your samosa at home. Quick and easy. I'll leave you to watch me for just a little bit and I'll be right back. you guys, I'm back and I folded lots and lots of samosas. I hope you've known how to fold your samosa. It's quite easy and simple. So moving on, I'm now just going to preheat my oil right there until it's a little bit hot, medium hot. And then all I'm going to do is to just dip my samosas right there. And then all I'm going to do is to fry them to golden brown. If you're new to my channel, welcome and welcome back to Beyond Aroma of Kenya, where we try simple and easy recipes perfect for ordinary families and budget friendly. Yeah. Kindly consider subscribing to my channel to support me to make more tutorials and easy videos. And make sure you check out my other videos. I know you're going to love a bunch of my videos. So guys, the first batch of our samosas is almost ready. I'm just going to remove the first two that I dipped as shown in the video, and then I'm going to set them aside right there so they can drain the excess oil on them. And then I'm just going to remove the rest of them. When they are ready, I'm just going to let the other two fry for a little while before I remove them. And like you can see right there, the outer part of our samosa or the samosa sheet is looking so good and extra crispy. So I'm just going to do my second batch as shown in the video. For this second batch, I speeded it up. I fried the rest of the samosas off camera and then I set them aside to cool. And like you can see right now, this is how our samosa looks. It looks so good, you guys. And this is the first time that I made samosas using homemade sheets. Actually, there is a video I did a few months ago, but the samosa sheets were a little messy. But this tutorial won't fail you. And like you can see right there, our samosas are looking so good. Thank you so much for watching, and kindly make sure you subscribe to my channel for more videos and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss my uploads. I hope you like this video and give it a thumbs up down below and comment. Yeah, it means a lot to me. See you in my next video. Bye.